Hello travellers, Shaku here and welcome back to another Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent video. So our boy Cyrus has finally decided to show up and players who have saved up their rubies and life savings for this moment has finally come. Cyrus is a scholar that thirsts for knowledge and has insane magic damage capabilities as he has mastered the elements of fire, ice and lightning. As for stats, his magic and SP are one of the highest, however his HP is on the lower end, and with the rest of his stats being pretty average amongst the rest of the scholars, making him quite the glass cannon type character. I guess that's the trade-off when being a great DPS unit. With that said, let's get into his offensive skills. Cyrus has single target fire, ice and lightning abilities that have very high potencies with a potency of 230. These are great nuke skills for single target situations after the enemy's shields have been broken, and you will definitely see big numbers with them. Along with his single target elemental skills, he also has 3-hit AoE versions of them. They are great for taking down shield points and when facing multiple enemies. On the other hand, he also has a 2-hit single target tome attack, which helps with chipping away shield points if the enemy is weak to tome. However, you will most likely not take this skill, since you would probably rather slot his magic abilities instead. Because of how Cyrus's kit is built, he has no room for defensive skills as he only focuses on dealing damage, so I'll be moving on to his utility skills. Cyrus has a skill that can reveal 1 to 4 weaknesses of a single enemy based on the boost level when using this skill. Could be useful if you want to know your enemy's weaknesses faster, however when characters have these kind of skills, for me they're generally a bottom priority when debating about which skills to take, as I personally enjoy and like finding out my enemy's weaknesses instead. Along with this, Cyrus also has a self buff that increases his own magic by 15%, and at higher levels it becomes even stronger by increasing his magic by 25%. This skill is best used before a break, so you can deal more damage if you want to utilize his kit to his full potential. Moving on to his passives, Cyrus's passives are pretty good as his 1-star passive is a weakness reveal of all enemies at the start of the battle. This can be handy in new encounters and it can save you from slotting his weakness reveal ability, so you can slot a more useful skill instead. And for his 3-star passive, it's a 20% damage up buff for his fire, ice and lightning abilities, and you can cap his elemental damage by equipping the appropriate accessories. With all that said, is Cyrus worth pulling for? I believe he is, as he is basically 3 characters in one, and you can cater his skills to focus on an element for specific fights. Or you can use him as an all-rounder kind of character to have coverage for the 3 elements he is proficient in. Also, if you do manage to pull for him, he can free up your party slots for other characters that you might have wanted in your teams before, which is a bonus in my opinion. Well, that's it for today, and as always, thank you for watching and let me know in the comments below what you think of Cyrus. Did you save enough rubies? Will you be swiping? Or maybe you decide to get him off banner. Either way, I wish you all the best of luck if you decide to pull for Cyrus, and see you in the next one. Peace!